All right, we'll start in about 1 minute. 1 minute, we'll get started up. All right, I'd like to welcome everyone to our presentation this afternoon. I am really excited about this presentation taking place. It's been a while for us to be able to put this program together, and we're launching this in 2025 as the first challenge for the year. So as we get started here, this is the official launch of the Birth a New Body 9-month challenge. This challenge is powered by Prep to Own Learning as well as Total Life Changes, TLC. And I've had opportunity to be in the marketplace for the last 4 decades, assisting individuals with business development, coaching individuals with regard to peak performance, and training on soft skills as well as technical skills. So we've been able to gather this information over the last, several years with regard to putting together a comprehensive program that will allow individuals to have lasting results. And some of the organizations that have benefited from, the work that I've done, you can see there. I'm not going to belabor that, but I want you to understand that this is not something that was taken lightly. This is something that was put together with a lot of thought. So as we move forward, we're introducing this 9-month challenge. It's basically 3 trimesters, 3 challenges. And the idea is for you to be able to, build a new body. It's said every 9 months or so, all of our organs are actually, replaced. So we're looking to build a better you in this process. And most of the times it takes time for weight to be put on. So we're going to take some time to have it come off. I know for myself as a Division I athlete, I played baseball at a very high level in high school as well as college. And I know after I stopped playing, I pretty much gained probably 2 or 3 pounds every year, for 2 or 3 decades, 2 or 3 decades. And I looked up and I was about 50 pounds overweight. And then the pandemic hit and I gained another 50 pounds. As a result of being sedentary and, all the stress and the worry. So I went to the doctor and the doctor said, hey, you're a beast. At least that's what I thought he said. He actually said, you're obese. So I'm like, okay, what do I need to do about it? He said, you just need to lose some weight, man. You got to lose some weight and get some discipline. So this is basically the genesis of this process. So basically this process is really just about, health and wellness. It's a structured program. The idea is to get you from where you are to where you would desire to be. And it's not necessarily about being skinny, but it's about being lean. It's about being fit. It's about being strong because everybody has different body, there are different body types. So, it's not really about being skinny. Everyone can't be skinny, but everyone can have a lean body. And the program really focuses on developing habits, weight loss and maintenance, and then building stamina, strength, and endurance. And we'll have individuals like our guest today, Sir Dr. James Dentley, that will be coming on to share information to help us on our journey. So we're encouraged to engage with the mentors and the trainers and the sponsors and brand partners that will be joining us to assist us, in this process. So the first trimester, really the journey begins with the foundation of success. And my mentors taught me long ago, your habits determine your life. So it's really about having the habits, and that's the challenge that most people have when they start journeys like this, is that they don't really have the habit of doing what needs to be done. So for our first challenge, we're really focusing in on developing the habits, learning to make better food choices, incorporating daily movement without having to go to the gym. These are things that you'll be able to do in your home in our foreplay exercise, where you actually choose 4 exercises that you can do right in the home, every day. And really about establishing a winning mindset. We'll be doing weekly calls with our community, talking about the psychology of winning, the psychology of being in a position where you can have the personal development that you need in order to establish winning habits. The second challenge is really about getting to the nitty gritty. Now we're talking about losing the weight as well as the inches, burning fat, weight loss, as well as the proper nutrition. Really getting rid of those inches. And the products that we have here are really designed to do exactly that, with our partnership with TLC. And then our third trimester is about getting stronger, strength, endurance, and stamina, really getting lean and fit in that last 90 days. So one of the quotes that I, have come to like, my spouse, says it all the time, is that, you have to grow in community. You can grow in community and fellowship with others. So we've created a Facebook page for the community. There'll also be groups for each one of the challenges that are there. And then there's also a website where we'll have blogs. There's different articles. There'll be information shared, on there as well for the community. And accountability is really the key, and we can win together. And it's really about taking control of your health, reclaiming your body, building a strong, confident, and vibrant, lifestyle. So now is the time. I hope that you will join us. If you know people that are in need of losing weight or getting in better shape, you would recommend this program to them, and then they can get the benefits from really what we have to offer. So I just wanted to introduce that concept before I introduce our challenge partner. And most of you already know, and it's all over the slides, so it's not really a surprise, but some of you might not be familiar with Total Life Changes. Total Life Changes is our partner, our designated partner for the core products that we're going to be using during our 9-month journey. And the reason that we chose Total Life Changes is really because they have high quality natural products. They have a holistic approach to wellness, not just about weight loss or losing weight, but it's really about maintaining, good holistic around the board health. And they also have a proven track record of success. Now, before I committed, to having them as our brand partner for our challenges, I wanted to try the products for myself just to prove that they work. So I simply did that. I tried the products. I used the coffee only for a week, and I lost 3 pounds, close to 3 pounds, just by drinking the coffee. No change in habits. I didn't change my eating habits. I didn't work out. I didn't go to the gym. I just drank the coffee. And then the next week, I drank only the tea twice a day. And the products worked as promoted. I lost 4.9 pounds in 5 days just by drinking the tea. So I was sold, and those 2 weeks, I lost close to 7 pounds without even working out, without even changing any eating habits. So I'm really excited to see the progress on the challenge as we incorporate all of the products that are going to be introduced to you today, as well as beginning to be in motion with our walking exercises as well as our foreplay exercises. So without any further ado, I'd like to introduce you to Sir Dr. James Dentley III. And he has a tremendous track record, of success, in the industry of relationship marketing. But with this company, he's not only earned 7 figures, he's earned 8 figures. So this is someone that really understands the success and the application, of the products. And he's also a product of the product, as you'll see. Dr. Dentley is the Baron that is designated from St. James for the United States and North America. He's actually the only melanated Baron, in the country. So this is someone that is not only connected here in the U.S., but also internationally. And I'll give him opportunity to share his story, to share with you, his journey, and then the power of these products, not only to be in a position to help you physically, but also to help you financially. So without any further ado, Sir Dr. James Dentley.
Hello, my friend. How are you?
Fantastic. And I'll move the slides for you. So they are the same slides that you sent to me.
Okay. Well, first of all, thank you. Thank you for that introduction. I'm smiling because I didn't know you were putting all this stuff in there. And when you talk about a Baron of St. James of Cappadocia, what in the heck does that even mean? But I just want to welcome all of your guests, your friends, the people you have relationships with. I really honor that. I've been knowing you for a long time, sir. We've been knowing each other for, I want to say almost 3 decades now. And I'm really honored because I've always wanted us to work together. We were never, and we might have been involved in the same company, but never at the same time or with the same, as a unit, so to speak. And so I've always had a tremendous amount of respect and honor for you, not just in this industry, but in speaking, as I am a speaker trainer and a speaker coach. And I've been training people how to speak and helping them drive their brands for over almost 30 years now. So I'm very honored to get a chance to even be here. Well, I do want to, if you don't mind, let me talk about this Baron thing really, really quickly, because since you threw it up there, because I would not even have mentioned it. But the House of Cappadocia is the oldest royal order in the world. Used to be based out of Turkey. And Constantine the Great was the first ruler of Rome that made Christianity the religion of Rome. He was not a Christian at first. His mother was, but he was a politician, and they were persecuting people of that faith. So he actually solved that. It was in a big, brutal war. And in doing that, that's how Christianity got to Europe, and then consequently even over here. And so the royal order is actually from the royal sovereign house of Cappadocia. Prince Raphael is a blood descendant of him, and he is a serene royal highness of Spain. So I was knighted for my work in philanthropy and my work in business innovation. There's 8 categories. You have to be nominated. You have to be vetted. I'm very honored because our whole focus is to help take men and women and help them become better, and together we all become even better. So as a Baron, I'm actually the first African-American Black Baron. They started in 312 AD. I'm the first one, and the only one in the world in this oldest order in the world. So it's a really great honor. I take it very seriously. We're doing some incredible things. And I'm really blessed because if you look at my background, I grew up with my mom as a single parent, my 3 sisters. She worked in a grocery store. I did not go to college. My doctorate degree is in divinity. It's an honorary doctorate, but I had to earn it. I did go to study for 4 years for that, 32 weeks per year to do that. So my mission has always been my ministry to be able to help myself become better, but other people, to make a difference in my community, to try my best to be a good example for the people that are around me and open up pathways and doorways for them as well. So that would be just that. But when I got involved in this industry, I was a skeptic. It's not what I wanted to do. I've been in business for many years, for 4 decades. I've been in this industry now for 31 years. And I was so skeptical. I didn't want to do it, but somebody just got on my case and stayed on me. And I just wanted him to go away. So I decided to go look at something back in 94, just so I could say no to it. And by the end of it, I said yes, just to try it to see if it worked. I didn't know anyone in Atlanta. I didn't have a network there. In '94, we didn't have the technology we have today. But through the training, I was able to walk away from my full-time good job, January 13th of 1995. But I don't say that to impress you. I could have never done it if I didn't get trained because first thing I realized that nobody at work was going to help me get off work. And they helped me bless my life to be able to retire in my 30s. Today is my 67th birthday, and I'm honored to be here because I'd rather be here doing this than anything else because how it's impacted my life. So we've done some phenomenal things. We actually helped the company grow from $9 million to 800 million. That's the company I first met Mr. Thomas in. And then I moved on. I was a speaker, trainer, business coach. I opened up several companies in tech and this and that and everything I did. But I stayed in the industry because number one, I love helping people. And in our industry, we never made a penny without helping somebody else make a penny or a nickel or a dollar, and it's really helpful. So my track record, I was known for helping 90 people make between $1 and $20 million. But it's not the money that's impressive. It's the people that they are. And together we try to do as much philanthropy as we can, just to help people and share the message that it's possible for other people who want that. And it's not the money as well as it is the freedom to be able to do it and do it from home for many, many years. So years went by and I actually owned a company in the industry and I was so burnt out because owning a company, I'm working 80 hours a week. As an independent representative, I was working 10. Okay. And I was making more money doing 10 hours than 80 hours. So I went to the doctor and I got diagnosed with sarcoidosis of the lungs. My lungs were exceptionally scarred. And for a person who never smoked a day in his life, it was kind of confusing and disturbing. They put me on a drug called prednisone, which is a steroid. And that side effect is weight gain. And I went from 204 pounds as an athlete, somebody who used to dance everywhere, and as a martial artist, I went to 374 pounds. And everything hurt, nothing fit. Knees hurt, back hurt, all of that. Thank you so much for the birthday wish, Vanessa. And I didn't know what to do because every time I tried to take myself off of the prescription, I would get sick. So I went to this spiritual retreat to learn how health and medicinal and natural plants can get me off of this drug because I knew the way I was breathing, it was cutting into my life expectancy. It really was, guys. 374 was a lot to carry. And so I learned a lot there about nutrition. And when I got out, you can turn to the next slide. This gentleman I had a lot of respect for that actually would looked at me as a mentor, called me up and told me about this company. That was in November of 2013. And again, I was busy doing my own thing, had my own focus. I'd already made $5 million in the industry with that first company. I didn't really want to do it again. But he said, look, James, we're going to open up in the United States because everything they had in this company was in Spanish. But this gentleman and his two partners were going to launch the US. He wanted me to come along because he knew I had a gift to train people how to become successful if they wanted it. So as I told him I was too busy, wasn't interested, gaining all the weight, didn't want to do it again. He asked me if I would just try the product and refer people to him if I liked it. And of course, I had a lot of respect for him. I said, sure. He sends me this package of tea. And in this bag, there are two tea bags. And the two tea bags, when you brew it, it makes a full gallon. And you drink 2 8-ounce glasses a day, like Mr. Gambrell did. And I drank the tea and I lost 8 pounds in 5 days. Now, I was really excited. I called him up. I said, man, is this a weight loss tea? Because it really worked. And I understand one thing about business, if you can solve a problem and fill a need, you got a winner. And he explained to me that it really wasn't a weight loss tea. So now I'm really confused. So he said it was a detox. It was a cleansing tea. And it was not aggressive. It's not designed to make you run back and forth to the restroom. It is designed that when you do go to the restroom, it gets rid of the intestinal sludge because my training being at that retreat taught me that the biggest culprit we have is in the foods we eat, all the steroids that are in all the animals, and we eat whatever the animal eats, we eat. Okay. Even the fish, they give them corn fructose syrup, so they're binge eating. Chicken's the same way. You look at a chicken today, it's gigantic. So we're going to talk about that in a minute, Tam. He's going to share exactly how to do that. And we know that people are getting sicker now. We got kids 5, 6, 7 years old that are diabetics. When I was a kid in the 70s, less than 1% of the population was obese. Today is over 40%. And it's being tracked back to the food we eat, the water that we bathe in, because most of us don't drink a lot of tap water unless we like Kool-Aid. But The water that we bathe in, because your skin is the largest organ. So whatever's on that skin gets into the blood. That's why nicotine patches work and insulin patches work and pain patches work. But this tea has 9 herbs, 9 plants, no chemicals. It's so natural. When you're done brewing your tea, we dry the herbs out. We season our food with it. I make soups and things from these herbs. The papaya cleanses the digestive tract. The senna cleans the colon. The marvelise helps you with the kidney. The blessed thistle cleans the liver but removes parasites from the body. And we all have parasites in our body, crawling around, coming out, having babies, all that. Why? Because if you ever taken some trash out on a hot day and you put it in a can and it sat there and you open up the can, it had little crawly things all in it. Well, that's because it's hot, dark, moist. Our bodies are 97 degrees. We have them, and they eat the food that's stuck in our body. And if there's no food, it starts eating parts of you. That's why what's his name, Robert Kennedy? They found a parasite that had been eating his brain, and now he's about to run the whole health department for the country. Marshmallow leaves helps reduce water retention, removes the bloating, increase your metabolism. The persimmon leaves gets rid of mucus in the body. The myrrh reduces body weight and slims your waist. And the chamomile, if you put that on your feet, it's going to cheer you out, you'll sleep better, and helps you with your mood. And then the ginger root removes the inflammation. Now, the company does have weight loss products, but this product is a cleansing. So when you clean your body out and it cleans your blood and all of your organs, then your body operates a lot better. So think of it like changing the oil in your car. And what happens if you never change it? Well, it's going to get grimy, going to overheat, it's not going to run sluggish, and you're going to blow the engine, right? The same thing on our body, except this car never turns off, and we're always feeding it something. So I've been drinking this product for 13 years. Now, after drinking this product the first year, no, not 13, I'm sorry, 11 years, drinking this product, I actually dropped a lot of weight. I dropped a tremendous amount of weight, like 125 pounds with this and a combination of the products we have. And it was great, but I'll tell you how that story moved forward, because there was another hurdle I had to climb. And the one thing I've learned that there's uncertainty of life is that, well, things happen and we either respond to it or we're ahead of it. So this has started here. Now, years later, we brought in our flavor teas. You can hit the next slide. We made a tremendous amount of money with this product because of the results, to the point that it has a money back guarantee with that particular product. That's how certain they are of it, because it does work, it helps, and it's measurable quickly. Years later, we brought in the flavored teas, the watermelon flavor, the tropical punch, the original flavor, the tamarindo, which is a Caribbean flavor, and lemonade. Now, the thing about this is that with the flavors, it tastes so amazing. And even with the regular brew, it's very clean, doesn't have any aftertaste at all. It's like drinking water. But this flavor is so good, when people try to take a little sip of it, they drink it right away. They drink it down, and they get a result. Because when they drink this product, the only thing we want a person to do is drink it and get a result. And it's so cool because we take the lemonade sometimes and mix it with the watermelon or the punch or the punch of the watermelon and just play with it. But when a person takes a little sip of it, they're going to drink all of it. And we want them to get a result, and that's the key. The reason it can help with blood pressure or sugar levels is because when you get your body cleaned out, your body's job is to take care of itself anyway. So your body allows to reset. But we tell people you can lose 5 pounds fast of sludge, because sludge has weight to it. And people will continue to drink the product. As their body gets cleaner, the body begins to operate better, and it burns off what it doesn't want in the first place. Okay. The company started with the NutriBurst. That would be the next slide. The NutriBurst is a plant-based liquid vitamin. A lot of people get sick because of a vitamin or nutrient deficiency, especially vitamin D, because we don't spend a lot of time out in the sun, especially in the winter months. If you live in places like the East Coast, or I'm in the Midwest. By it being plant-based, you don't have that chemical taste to it. The kids will take it. 1 tablespoon a day, you're getting the nutrients of 13 fruits and vegetables, 10 vitamins, 22 phytonutrients, 72 minerals, 19 amino acids. But because it's liquid, you're going to get 98% absorption directly into the blood. When you're taking a vitamin capsule, like I took a vitamin C really hard, well, you got to take something anyway. But I took it this morning. My wife gave it to me because we had them. And but some of that will go out of the body before it breaks down. So, but this liquid, 98% absorption directly in it. And this product is amazing. Within 20, 30 minutes, you will feel it. You'll know the difference. Now, if you're a coffee drinker, I don't know. See, Thomas, you have the last one I sent you, or this is the new one? Go to the next slide. Is that coffee? Because he mentioned the coffee. I was never a coffee drinker. I am today. Coffee to me was tastes like mud. This coffee is called Delgado. It's made from green coffee bean extract, and it's infused with the Ganoderma mushroom, also known as the reishi mushroom. I use the reishi mushroom to get off of prednisone. That's really helped me a lot. That product grows in the Asian Pacific. And in Asia, they're very conscientious of the nutritional value of what they're growing out of the earth. As a matter of fact, the average longevity of age for men is 84. In the United States, is 74. This coffee is very smooth. It can reduce inflammation, help with your digestion, help you promote weight loss, your appetite as well. It's a great, great product. But the reishi mushroom can be helpful with blood pressure, blood sugar. And again, I simply Googled Ganoderma or reishi mushroom with a sarcoidosis and prednisone, and they said it may be able to make a difference, and I use it and it'll work for me. So I recommend things that work. I don't give medical claims, but I have testimonials, and being here so long, we got tens of thousands of testimonials. You can go to the next one. I will talk about, we already did that one. Oh, NRG, there you go. All right. The NRG gives you a natural strain of energy. You won't get the jitters, you won't get the heart palpitations. It aids you in weight management, but it helps you with focus and mental clarity, but no jitters whatsoever. It's a great product. In 20 minutes, you notice it. You just have a smooth form of energy. You'll be more productive. A lot of times, a person can be working, but they get a little tired, but there's still more work to do. Focus. This gets it done right here. It's a great product. I'm not a fan of Red Bull. A lot of my friends still drink it because I kind of read labels, and coming through sarcoidosis and other health challenges and experiences, I'm very conscious about what I'm putting in there at that time. But the same token, to each his own. But this product is safe, it's more natural, and it really does the job. And you'll notice it in 20 minutes, you'll know. Okay, next slide. I think this may be the chaga. There you go. Now, after I lost 125 pounds, I go to the doctor to get a routine physical, and they told me I had cancer. Told me I had prostate cancer. My PSA was 62. It's high once it gets past 2. At 6, it's really high. So they wanted me on chemotherapy right away, and they wanted me to either that or have surgery. I didn't have any symptoms that I could notice. I just went and showed up in the physical, right? And because they said, get your PSA checked. I skipped 1 year, and I went from like 2 to 62. And it's very dangerous because a lot of the longevity of your life is serious at that point. But I opted to try a little radiation. I told the doctor, I said, look, let me try half the radiation treatments. And if it doesn't work, then we'll go to another option. And let me try to do some natural stuff. So I began to Google and research some things. And then I met somebody who told me about chaga. And I didn't even know that TLC had it because I didn't know what it was. The chaga is the most powerful medicinal mushroom in the world. It does not grow out of the ground. It grows on the side of a tree in very cold climates like Siberia. So we have Siberian chaga. This product can help you with the pancreas. It can help you with stress levels, gastric, man, everything. I just Google it. It's very, very powerful. It's natural. It comes in a vegetable capsule. And I always tell people, like I had a friend of mine, I ran into him in Vegas last week. When he and his wife, Rocky, were at my home, she asked me about the product. She said, can it help with Crohn's disease? I said, I don't know. Why don't we Google it and see what Chaga says with Crohn's disease? And they said it could help. And I hadn't seen them. She used to run all of the programs for Tony Robbins. I hadn't seen them in 5 years. And we ran and hugged each other. I was in Vegas last week at an event, and it worked for him. It worked for him very quickly. So this product helped me do that. My levels went from 62. I've been cancer free. June will be my 7th year. My levels of a negative 0.7, no surgery, no side effects whatsoever. So I'm always talking about something that worked for me. I've referred it to other people, and they've got great benefit from it. But I tell people, look, listen to your doctor. Google this and whatever ailment you or a family member may have, and just take it to the doctor, because people don't understand that most doctors are not tasked with understanding natural products. That's not their field. They have to understand medication so they don't hurt you and do no harm. So it's a phenomenal, phenomenal product as well. I think the next slide will show you, unless it's the pet. Okay. Yeah, there's a gentleman, Rock. He's in the company, lost 98 pounds in 11 months, won the product. Another young lady we had, Jamie, she lost 41 pounds. And the next slide would be my before and after. Oh, there we go. Okay. That's where I'm at. That's where I was at right there. So it's been a great transformation for me in this process as well. Now, we want to move on a little bit to where we are right now. Now, actually, as a matter of fact, we just brought out a product for pets, for cats and dogs that is natural, very nutritious, and a percentage of all the proceeds from those products goes to the Smoky Rock Mountain Project, which helps people with service animals and veterans. So a piece of everything we do goes to serve them as well. Now, I want to shift gears and talk about the financial aspect of it because I didn't when I got in the company, I got it because the product worked, knowing it would be a winner. I did not know this would be the most significant thing I would do that would help me to build other things in significance. It helped me build a real estate business, be a part of a tech company, be a part of some sports teams because of what Total Life Changes afforded me in the compensation plan. So I understand it clearly now, and we get paid 6 ways. Now, we ship product to 150 countries, so you're not limited to where you are. We have business partners in about 14 countries as well. We get paid 5 ways. The company gives you your own website. Okay, so you're going to have that. And it's a $59 startup, but I want to show you how that can be waived. And that gets you your kit and your website. Now, the first way we earn income is retail. As you have your link for your website, okay, you can get that link out. We're going to teach and train you how to do it. And the first thing I want to mention that please, you do this part-time. You start off 5, 10 hours a week. That's it. That's all you got to do. I've not worked a 40-hour work week in this business in 20 and 30 years. So you don't have to do it. Okay. And people say, well, James, how do you make 7 figures and do it on an annual basis most of the time and do it part-time? And I remind people that we have people who make billions of dollars a year and everybody has the same 24 hours. So it's not based on time. It's about positioning and knowing how to operate within it. Okay. So somebody goes to your website, they place an order, the company ships the order, you get a congratulations email right away, and the money's deposited right into your bank account. Simple. You get 5 customers on the first 30 days of your start date, you get a bonus. The first of every month, thereafter that, through the 30th, every group of 5 customers, you get another bonus. So you can earn almost 50% on that alone. If you want to earn more money, then you do it through retail. You want to have an inventory of products. Now, why? Number one, you want to be a product of the product. It's easy to recommend something you already enjoy. Just like if you see a good movie, you'll tell people about it. And you say they should see it. See something good on television, Netflix, you'll tell them about it, okay? Because you enjoyed it. If something's horrible, you don't tell them about it, right? Same thing with a restaurant. We do that anyway. That's marketing. Word of mouth marketing has been around forever, and we help people make millions and trillions of dollars just by recommending things, barbershops, beauty shops, to people that we enjoy. So you want to be a product of the product because your story, your testimonial, and sometimes people look at you and be able to say, wow, see, you look good. And you tell them about your product. The second thing is that when you want product to sample, I built my business sampling product. I was too busy and, felt a little uncomfortable marketing a tangible product. Nothing wrong with it. Just that I came up in the service industry. I never dealt with products, so didn't have a comfort zone. So I let people try it. And I found out the product was my salesperson because people buy results. And the third thing is if people want to buy the product and you hand it to them, you put cash in your pocket and the markup's even higher. The second way we earn income is called residual. Now, most of us have been taught to earn our income linear. Like I'm a speaker, trainer, coach, I train speakers, but I make money when I'm doing it. When I don't make money or I'm not speaking, I wasn't making money. Residual is more like a royalty. You can build up a book of business. I stopped working in 2020. I had a hip replacement. I picked up the phone 10 times. I'm not allowed to tell you how much money I earned, but it was millions of dollars. Okay, because I was positioned because during COVID, a lot of people income was shot because they couldn't go to work, hotels, restaurants, Uber drivers, when nobody was out there, right? And the other side of it, everybody wanted to become healthier. So they ran to us because our products work and people are looking for a way to stay healthy, not get sick, them and their families. So now in the residual plan that we have, You have to build two teams, one on the left, one on the right. The beautiful thing is that you don't do it alone. People above you can help build below you and will do so because that's the way it's set up. Our residual plan will pay up to $20,000 per week in passive income. By the way, you can will it to your children or your estate. Okay. So that product can outlive you. Now, in residual, we got people who've done it in a year. Some people take 2, some people take 5 years, some people haven't done it, but there's 27 of us who did that. However, what if you get it half right? Or what if you failed it by 90%? That's still 6 figures a year. You still have a job, you still have another business, but would it help to have additional revenue coming in to secure you? Then you can be fearless. You can hire more employees, or you can get that new car, get the other one fixed, pay off the student loans, get your kids through college, provide a retirement program, travel a little bit, whatever it is, help somebody else, help a church or a nonprofit. Okay. That's the beautiful thing about it because we realized very early, I've been in the industry 30 years. If I can help the average family make an extra $2,000 per month, New York may not seem like much, but that still will cover a light bill, gas bill, phone bill. Would that help? Yeah, it help anybody. If you can find a way to never pay a utility bill again, you won. Okay. And that's just one way. And a person can build it from there. Okay. Then we have the fast start bonus. When you introduce people and they start their own business, then they can out earn you. They have their own process. We're going to train them on your behalf as well. You're going to get a bonus for every person that you personally introduced that you shared it with. If they decide they want to start a business, then you're going to get paid for that. You can introduce as many people as you like. And the matching bonus, I love that because there's no ceiling. Residual income kind of caps at $20,000 to $25,000 a week. We get paid our residual weekly. The matching bonus is no ceiling. The more people you help, the more money you make. So imagine this. Just imagine you introduce this to me and you reach the first position you could earn, which is called a director. Okay. Now you're qualified to get a higher residual payout, but your matching bonus means you'll get 50% match from every person that you personally introduce if they're getting a residual check that week. So if you introduce me and my residual was just $1,000 that week, the company would pay you 500, but it wouldn't come out of my money. So wouldn't you want my check to be $5,000 that week or more? That's $2,500 a week. And then you get a matching bonus on the people that I introduce, and you don't even have to know those people. So, and you can introduce as many as you want. It's just there. And then when you reach a certain position of national director, the company will give you $1,500 per week as a lifestyle bonus. Next slide, sir. I don't know what I'm going to see yet. Okay. When a person gets started, you do it part-time. And look, guys, I got people on my team that already earn millions of dollars. Why? Because they want to make more money. I know somebody has $1 billion company, just got a grant for $500,000. Now, he actually brought home over 10 figures in income. So why would he go get a grant? Because it's free money, because they want to make more money. I've got people that are been babysitters. I got people and students. I got retirees. I got people in corporate America. I built a team once with Martin Luther King III and Bernice King doing meetings out of Coretta Scott King's home. So when I say who is it for, doctors, it doesn't matter. Whoever sees the opportunity wants to help people, wants to have some fun and make some money. Okay. Now, when you reach the position of director, your residual goes from 10% to 12%. You earn your residual by becoming what is called binary qualified. That means you introduce two people that want to get started in their business. You don't convince them, you don't sell them. We're going to teach you how to share it, and we'll do the presentation. So you're going to do pretty much what Mr. Gambrell is doing right now, inviting some people, and then allow somebody else to share the information. That's it. Either they want to become a customer, great, or they want to get started, great, or they don't even like you and don't want to do either one, or they're not interested, and that's fine too. So now the 50% match for every person you introduce is based on their residual. You get 10% on all the people below them. So if I've got 10 people on my team and they all just made $100 that week, you pick up 10% of each person, that'd be $100 back in your bank. Okay. When you reach executive director, you go to 14%. That means as a qualified exec director, your check is going to be at least $750 that week in residual, up to $2,500 in residual. Your match goes from 20% on the 10% on the second level to 20. So now you pick it up a little bit. If you introduce me and four other people, or let's say three other people, it's four of us, and we all made $500 that week in residual, 50% of that would be 250 times four. You make an extra $1,000 that week. Plus, you make 20% on all of our people, and based on their residual check. As a regional director, you see the residual goes up to 17%. The lowest amount you can make as a qualified regional is $1,700 a week. It maxes at $5,000 a week. That puts you at $260,000 a year in passive residual. But now that second level check match goes to 30%. Now, in order to be a regional, you have to sponsor someone who's an executive. So they made $1,000, but you're making 500 on that 50%. But they got people underneath them making a few $100s or more because you can pass somebody up in this comp plan. And you're getting 30% match on that. And everything's itemized. As a national director, okay, well, it starts at $4,000 a week. It caps at $10,000 a week. But then you get the $1,500 per month lifestyle bonus. And the second level goes to 40%. And global director and ambassador, you're just flat out paid. It's pretty simple. Okay. Now, you want to give me the next slide, sir? All right. The key to this is a training. I am known for training. I love to train. C. Thomas Gambrell is a master trainer himself. So you got a great 1-2 punch. First of all, every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard, 7 p.m. Central, we do a training. Okay. When a person gets started, we do a welcome call and we try to set them up. And you're going to get a training in your back office. You're also going to training virtual book, purple book. It's going to lay out the blueprint on what to do first, second, third, fourth, fifth. Again, you're doing it part-time. They're launching a brand new Facebook page as well, corporate training. We even own a TV network, and we put the trainings in the TV network. So a person can be looking at Apple or Amazon TV and still find that training. So the key is the training because everything that you know how to do well, you will train how to do it. Everybody, whatever we know how to do, we learn how to do it. But the fact of the matter, nobody really taught us a lot about the nutrition. That's why we banked on pharmacists and doctors. And nobody taught us a whole lot about really how to create wealth. That's why, colleges do something a little different. So the training is really, really the key to everything that we do here. We'll teach you step by step, word for word, how to build your business. Just plug in. And you have access to myself. C. Thomas is there to support you. He's a master. He's been doing this stuff for a long, long time. He knows this, okay? But I'm going to also be there to back it up as well. My wife's a double scientist and physicist. She's 44 years of age. She retired at the age of 34 from Homeland Security. So bottom line is that we've got nothing but trainers all over the place. So there's three types of people, and I'll leave it here and turn it back over to my brother. Number one person says, look, I just want to try the product. Let me get to try it. Let me sample it. I'm not interested in really making extra money this way, but the product is pretty cool. Let me go for it. I want you to please get with C. Thomas Gambrell, and he'll get you a link, and you can try that product. You can get that done right away. That's how he got started. I let him try it. Second person says, I have questions, and you should. If you were to Google me, you'll see my whole lineage of what I do. I'm very honored, very blessed to be in the situation I'm in right now. But I want to get the questions answered so you can make an educated decision and be fearless based on your decision. That's the key. The faith that you stepped out in. My job is to help facilitate that, do everything I can to serve you. And the third person says, I'm in. Let's get started right now. Right now, we're building a ground floor team in New York. Now, I'm going to talking to a lot of the people in the area, in the whole East Coast, and some of you guys live in different places, but there in North Carolina, Virginia, look, Jersey, we're about to take that whole market, and we're looking for people who want to override the market. And because it's about first person positioning. California, the same way, because even though we've been around a while for a company, we're still a baby in scopes of a business. So if you're interested, please get with Mr. Gambrell or ask me any question on how we get you started and what that looks like so we can help you become, and because if you're already a leader, we want you there anyway. If you're a person of high integrity, we definitely want you there. But if C. Thomas invited you, I can't wait to have you here. So I'm going to turn it back over to you, sir. If it makes sense, then make a decision which way you want to go with it. If you have any questions, I'm open.
Fantastic. I appreciate you. Thank you for taking time out of the schedule. I know that you have some more presentations to do, and we're honored to have you here, and happy birthday to you as well.
Yes,
on your born day.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So you have the information about the challenge. You have the information about the products. It's just a matter of really just kind of making a decision. The next steps, really make a decision to join the challenge. You can become a life changer to promote the products or just order the products, for the challenge. You can do that here on this page. The QR codes for both are right there to join the challenge as well as to order your products. So I know that there was a question about, how you can order the products. You can just take a picture of that QR code or, do it right from your phone. It'll take you directly to the website. You decide to join the challenge. You want to go ahead and take your measurements of your body, your neck, chest, across your navel, waist, hips, thighs, calves, as well as ankles. Take your starting weight in a bathing suit of your choice. That'll be your before and after picture. And you want to basically take that before picture with a newspaper from today or whatever day you decide to start. And when you get onto the Birth a New Body Facebook page, you'll see the format for the declaration of the birthing of your new body. And you would just simply post that onto the Facebook page as well as your personal social media pages. And that will get you started, with the process. So I want to thank everyone for taking the time out of your schedule to view this. This is the beginning of this journey. We're really excited about this. My personal goal is to lose 100 pounds by November 9th, which is my born day, my next born day on November the 9th. So I'm 13 pounds down at this point and 87 pounds to go at the recording of this video. So we're here, we're on a mission to help individuals through this campaign. So we're kicking off our first foreplay intercourse Birth a New Body challenge today on February the 8th. So thank you for your time, your attention, and your energy. Again, if you have any questions, get back to me and we'll get those questions answered. And have a blessed remainder of your day. Our presentation is officially over.